Well, here I am. It's 3:22 a.m. I know, I got my time. The world's got their time. I got mine. And what I have in here now, you can see, I have 3 shredded wheats, a large banana, strawberries, and cut up orange in there with whole milk. Then I got my juice, and then I had my apple cider vinegar already. So at 3:22 now, I'm gonna wait and watch all the lies and stuff on CNN till about 4 o'clock, and then I'm gonna start on that and take my time with it. Don't run through it. That's the whole idea. You don't run through it. Now the reason why the apple cider vinegar in the beginning, because that is an antioxidant that helps the liver, helps the kidneys, helps the digestion, and I actually believe it keeps you from getting those polyps, when you go to have that test. Because when I had my test, the colon ostomum, then they went in with that camera and they went all the way up in my stomach. They said through my whole intestine, right up to the end of me, I only have one polyp. Just one. And they cut it out, with a little loop. They tested it, negative. And the doctor asked me, he goes, how did you keep so clean down there? And I says, I think it's the apple cider vinegar. I really do. So I'm starting this in the morning, see? Right? And then I go back to bed because it's still dark outside. And then I wake up around 6 o'clock. It's my turn to go to the store because I'm 70. And I go there and get my pasta stuff. Things like that. But anyway, I wanted to share that. And as long as you start out like that in the morning, you can eat anything you want. For lunch, I have thick cream cheese sandwiches, Philadelphia, on wheat bread with whole milk. Puts me out. Or I'll have peanut butter and jelly, no cheapie. That thick of peanut butter almost, and a little bit of jelly on top in wheat bread. Or I'll get a tuna, and there again, another antioxidant meal. I take the tuna in water, not oil, in water. Better. And then drain it, put it in the bowl. I get real mayonnaise, lob it in. Don't drain it. Don't drown it. I take a red onion. Why a red onion? A red onion has more nutrients in it than a white one or a brown one. Look it up. You'll see. And it's also got magnesium, manganese, things like that. And it's a real antioxidant onion because it's hot. And I dice that up and I put that in the tuna and I mix it up. And then I take the main ingredient, mustard. Why? It's got turmeric in it. Hope I pronounced that right. And that is an antioxidant, turmeric. And it also gets rid of inflame on the joints. So if your knees ever hurt or your arms hurt, just think about when was the last time you had a hot dog with sauerkraut and mustard on it. Right, have a couple of those. Pains kind of dissipate. Don't really go away, but makes it manageable. So I put the mustard in there and mix it all together. And then I get some good sourdough bread. I can toast it, make 2 sandwiches out of that with a large whole milk. I'm out again for another couple hours nap. See? And that's how you do it. And I found it kind of keeps your complexion clear. You don't have to worry about diabetes unless it's hereditary. It also lowers your blood pressure. I mean, I'm not saying not to take your blood pressure medicine now. Take that. But when I showed that to my primary doctor, oh no, how could that be? But when I showed it to my cardiologist, I hope I said that right, Indian guy, Joppa, in Hayward, over there by St. Rose Hospital, he says, how long have you been doing that? I said, almost all my life. He says, keep doing it. Keep doing it. He did all my tests. He said, everything is even. I said, okay. I said, will I ever have to be opened up? He goes, that's not the norm. I said, really? I said, oh, Arnie was opened up twice. Well, because, you know, he ate a lot of rich foods and bodybuilder and the drugs. He says some of those guys die at the age of 46. Or younger. He says, but Arnie's kind of slipped by the graveyard. You know, whistled by the graveyard for now. So I'm 70 years old and I'm looking at that. Now, one extra tip. When you have a bowl of real chocolate ice cream, make sure that you got one of these filled up in ice cold pure water. You know why that is? It's because when you eat the ice cream like 2 or 3 teaspoons at a time, slowly, then you drink the ice cold water. So you implement it in between the teaspoons of ice cream. It's even. It's not all the sugar and molasses and the chocolate running into your system to spike your sugar. It takes its time because you're adding water to it. And you eat it slowly. And you can always eat it. That's the thing I like. So I wanted to share that. Thank you so much. Bye.